What is going on, everyone? GeneralTarheel bringing you the APA Wi-Fi Season 2 Week 2 battle versus Coach Kurt and the Winnipeg Blue Blastoise. Now, coming into Week 2, we did get our win last week against Coach Nidor and the Montreal Explodes. Went very well. Very basic battle. Won 3-0. Could have had a higher differential, but due to Life Orb recoil and some interesting sets, we only won 3-0. Hoping to get another win here against Kurt. Coming into Week 2, trying to start up a streak so we can get ahead of everyone else in the league, set a mark for the division, because after this week we had Coach Phantom Base, which was my division drop, and now we have Under the Radar join the league. So that's intimidating. He's in my division, so definitely got to keep that up. And then so as for Kurt, he has a very nice draft in my opinion. He is the best pure Firewater grass core that probably exists. He is Manaphy, Arcanine, and Shaman for that core, which is ridiculous. But his entire roster is Manaphy, Latios, Shaman, Arcanine, Buzzwole, Aromatisse, Drapion, Raichu, Uxie, Seismitoad, and Mega Steelix. Now, looking at it, there's not really too many things I can bring just compared to his draft. I didn't want to bring Gengar because AV Drapion was definitely coming, and just Pursuit Trap Me and all that crap. Other things was Entei didn't have a good matchup between Seismitoad and Manaphy. Even Latios, if it's defensive, can absolutely just wall Sacred Fires and stuff. So that was kind of pointless. But I did get to debut a few new mons. We have Serena, Milotic, and RIP-OMBEE bringing their first week here, which is pretty cool. And as for my team, it consisted of I'll just go off with my team build right now. My RIP-OMBEE, which was what I kind of built around this battle, was my Choice Specs RIP-OMBEE. It was modest with just enough speed to outspeed the Shaman and Manaphy max speed. So I opted to not go max speed timid against his Raichu and Latios because I felt like they weren't going to do much against me really, and I just wanted to outspeed the base 100s, and modest just allowed me to hit harder. So with the choice specs, we had U-Turn, Moonblast, Energy Ball, and Hidden Power Ground. So much to his team. U-Turn just allowed me momentum. Moonblast just obliterated his team besides for Arcanine and Mega Steelix. Energy Ball, just in case I need to get more damage off on the Manaphy. And then Hidden Power Ground allowed me to two-shot a defensive Arcanine with Intimidate and a Mega Steelix if it was not a lot of Spadef investment. So basically, if he just had one check to RIP-OMBEE, if I predicted the hard switch or something like that and get off the HP ground, then I two-shot it, and then I can spam Moonblast for the rest of the game. But he didn't bring either of those, so you can tell how RIP-OMBEE's good to do. Next up for my build, I had my Milotic. This was a just about a max defense, but enough Spadef to take better hits from the Mana and the Shaman. I had the Rindo Berry with Marvel Scale, Scald Recover, Mirror Coat, and Haze. This just allowed me to go away. What's with all these notifications? Jeez. This just allowed me to take a +3 Energy Ball much better, even though I lived a +3 Energy Ball with the set from the Manaphy. If he had no Life Orb or anything like that, or Expert Belt, if he was Z-Move or something, I lived it. I also take a Seed Flare from an offensive Shaman with this Rindo Berry, which was very important, and then I just Mirror Coat it back, which was ideal. And then of course I can easily take on the Latios and stuff like that with this set. Next up we have the Greninja with the Life Orb. I had Hydro Pump, Dark Pulse, Grass Knot, Ice Beam. This basically just put the most offensive pressure on his team, as Greninja could do. It can either weaken a team very well and just have a late game sweep cleanup, or it basically have other things clean up and other teams weaken and Greninja just cleans up. It just had a lot of pressure versus team, as it will probably every week. Next up I had a pretty offensive Scizor with Agility and Swords Dance, running the Bug Bite and the Metal Claw. Basically, this just did a lot of damage. I don't know why I should have brought a U-Turn set, probably still would have been better, but I mean, I thought it would have been cool because after an Agility I can put in a lot of work just with Bug Bite itself if I don't get up the SD. But definitely an interesting set. You can tell it probably did nothing, but anyways. Next up, we did have the Serena with leftovers. This was max HP, max BDF in order to be somewhat of a counter to a Manaphy. Synthesis, Drop Kick, U-Turn, Rapid Spin. Get rid of any hazards because he does have pretty reliable setters, and he does have possible T-Spikes and Drapion. So I want to make sure I brought hazard removal this week. And the U-Turn momentum just between Serena, R-IP-OMBEE, and it could have been Scizor, but it's just momentum always in my favor, which is very nice. And then lastly, we have the Thundurus set. Thundurus was max speed with special attack, and then we have the Finanium Z Prankster with Thunderbolt, Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, and Hidden Power Flying. Just a 4 offensive attack. Hidden Power Flying allowed me to destroy Buzzwole and hit Shaman with super effective stab damage, which is very nice. Have the Dark Pulse for the Latios, of course. Main check to the Manaphy, but he did bring the Seismitoad, which it was not having anything for that. But as going into the battle, I definitely was not wanting the Seismitoad to just go and get free Stealth Rocks or anything like that. I could also stop Mana Lead, which I don't know why that was going to be lead, but I opted to lead Serena, which in hindsight now was definitely not the route I should have went, because I doubt he would have led Seismitoad, and I had other counters to Seismitoad I could have led anyways. So, anyways, Kirk getting a nice prediction off of that, or it's just best overall Pokemon would be Drapion, probably since it was his most expendable, since there was no Gengar this match, as he did lead that. As I led Serena here, I knew he was probably going to be faster, so I did not want to go for U-Turn. Actually, he was faster 1,000,000%, unless he was like some Trick Room Drapion, so I go into Mega Scizor on the possible Poison Jab, as he goes for the knockoff, as I knew that was also a possibility. But I want to go ahead and scout to see if this is Fire Fang. I was preparing for it in my team build. If it did come, I was expecting like Pursuit, knockoff, Fire Fang, Ice Fang. So we go into Milotic as he goes for the Fire Fang. I was kind of hoping for him to get the burn, but he does not. And I'm forced to stay in here because I don't really have good counters to this Drapion, as he clicks knockoff and gets rid of my Rindo Berry, which is very unfortunate because now I have not much of a Shaman switch in, since Shaman should have HP Fire for my Mega Sizz. We get a Scald, we don't get a burn. Does prove he was AV like I predicted, which was very nice. That's not some post-com crop where I thought, or I knew afterwards what it was. I did predict it for the Gengar. And we do just click Recover here as the Seismitoad comes out. And I'm just going to want to go right back into my Serena in case he does go for Stealth Rocks. Seemed like the best play. I knew he, after I hit it though, I'm like, he could just go for Toxic. And he did, so I was kind of upset at this point. Like, that's why I want to do live comms, but I can't because I don't have the cap card, which is very unfortunate. But he does get off the Toxic, which is not bad because Serena threatens this thing out 1,000,000%. Even if he's Rindo Berry, he wouldn't want to risk it because he wants to save this for my other checks in the back. So I do just click U-Turn here as he goes into the Buzzwole. And as he goes into Buzzwole after we get off this U-Turn, it is now time for R/IP-OMBEE just to click Moonblast and get a kill. Because anything that comes in cannot take one afterwards. Beautiful shiny R/IP-OMBEE, the beautiful. As he switches out his Buzzwole and he goes right into the Drapion, being AV, he's like, yeah, maybe I'll take this pretty well. I was like, nah, dude. Specs R/IP-OMBEE modest, thinks otherwise. Taking like 60% from that bad boy. Another one will easily KO here, which is very nice. And after Drape goes down, this is where it's interesting. Like, I can two-shot everything and I live like any hit, really. He goes into Shaman here. I know he's not going to be like Specs, which is the only thing that could kill me with HP Fire. So I just opt for the Moonblast. Just because I know I can two-shot it, and he does go for the Hidden Power Fire. We live in it, and as it comes to it, he just needs to choose whatever he wants to sack again to a Moonblast, which is kind of ridiculous. R/IP-OMBEE puts in so much work. Here comes the Seismitoad as we click Moonblast again. As you can see, this will be doing plenty of damage, doing 75%, showing he's probably a defensive Seismitoad in order to take on the Entei. As I do click Moonblast again, just taking out the Seismitoad as R/IP-OMBEE has taken 2 lives already. And basically, based off of his team composition, he is forced to go Manaphy, which is actually amazing because I get to scout and see what this Manaphy is. just so he's not some late game garbage that I'm not ready for. I'm just gonna go right into Serena being the main counter for this thing. As he goes for Surf here, my Serena's just gonna eat it up. He was forced to click Surf. If he clicked Tail Glow there, or any other move, actually Ice Beam still could have killed, but he would have lost to RIP-OMBEE almost. Actually, he would have. But we take the poison after the Surf. We absolutely ate that. I don't expect him to go for Ice Beam here, because Drop Kick is obvious. So I simply clicked U-turn, so I can get my more momentum again. And as we do click the U-turn, he went into the Shaman, which was very nice, because we do kill that with the U-turn, with Serena picking up its first kill of the season. And then we just go right into Thunderous, forcing Manaphy to stay in the back, and I am forcing out the Latios just so I can go ahead and see what set that is, as I want to, didn't really click Dark Pulse, which I felt like I should have, but I wanted to scout what set, because I was, going into this battle, I was definitely assuming it was going to be an offensive Scarf Lottie in order to counter my Gengar, but, shows he is not. He goes for, well, I mean, at this point, I still assumed it was Scarf, as he goes for the Ice Beam. He goes into the Manaphy here. I just made a, double right back into Thunders, because I did assume he was Scarf at this time, which was very good. He wasn't any other form set. Right here was a dumb play, but no, this wasn't a dumb play yet. Never mind. I just go for T-Bolt. I really should have just been making predictions, because I really doubted the Manaphy was going to stay in, but whatever. And then I just go right into the Scizor here as he goes into the Latios, and he just go for the Dragon Pulse, as I am going to Mega Evolve the following turn, and just click Bug Bite. This is where it would have been nice if I had a Roost or U-turn, because he does go into Buzzwole, and since I do not have the U-turn momentum or anything like that, I'm basically just Mega Evolving and getting off some chip here. As you see, this is going to do nothing, because Buzzwoles are very bulky on the defensive side, which is very nice, for him at least. Does like nothing. Showing he's more of an offensive than defensive though, which is pretty nice. But I do have to stay in here and just sack Mega Sizz, which is very unfortunate. But, so we do not get a 6-0. Shame. Not that I was going to get one, I didn't think it was a possibility. But, as he gets the Beast Boost here, but this is a free switching to RIP-OMBEE, as RIP-OMBEE just claims alive if he switches, because I 2-shot the Manaphy and I 1-shot the Lottie. So as we click the Moonblast here, his Buzzle will go down, and RIP-OMBEE is looking very nice. As he goes into the Manaphy here, as he should, I clicked Moonblast. I felt like it was my play 100%, because I had a problem with this Manaphy. If it was a Wakanberry Tail Glow set, it was going to be a problem. And if it was Calm Mind or anything like that, I just want to go ahead and click Moonblast. So he clicks Ice Beam after we get the special attack drop. We will still die to that. I checked it and it was like, if he wasn't max, actually it was, if he got a low roll, we could have lived, which really would have sucked for him. But we go into Thunders here. Again, I should have made the play. Dark Pulse didn't kill, so I don't know why I didn't click it still, because Manaphy's not going to be killing me. I went for my all-out pummeling just because I wanted the most damage on this Latios, just so I can Dark Pulse it after. But, so as we click the all-out pummeling, just getting a decent amount of damage on this Lottie, I guess. I don't know why I made this play, it was honestly dumb. It will do, like, basically nothing. It's like, what, 20, 25 at most? No, I think it was only like 22. Let's go with 22%. I clicked Dark Pulse. This wasn't even a kill from this range, if he was HP. And nonetheless, he does have Colbert, so he definitely ate that up. As he goes for the Roost, he's very smart on this part. Very nice Colbert set, since he did know, he could counter both my Gren and my Thunders for being able to hit it. As we go for the Dark Pulse again, I just want to get a decent amount of damage, as he does go for the Ice Beam here. And this is kind of a spot where I'm like, I just go Greninja and win. Because if he does click Ice Beam here, I kill it the following turn. If he clicks Roost, Dark Pulse will not kill, but Dragon Pulse will also not knock out my Greninja. So I was figuring he was Calm Minus his last move, but he showed me later that he was Sucker Punch for the Gengar, which was pretty cool. But at the same time, it was questionable. As he goes for the Dragon Pulse, Greninja will easily take this, bringing us down to like 50 HP or something like that. 59 HP. And then I just get to spam Dark Pulse, because Dark Pulse will kill the Manaphy from where it is at. So Gren will just kill the Lottie, picking up that nice kill. As I mentioned, Gren could just sweep late game if the team was weak, and the team was weak. Got rid of the Colbur Berry, and Manaphy's at 50. So even though I didn't really want to sack RIP-OMBEE, I felt like it was a good play in the end. As I do just click the Dark Pulse here and then pick up the nice 4-0 against Kurt. My first win against Kurt, actually. He was 2-0 against me at this point, which is debatable. Actually 3-0, but debatable. I know 2-0, 2-0. I haven't faced him 3 times yet. But so we are 2-0 in the league now with a rocking that +7 differential. At the end of this week, after that game, we were leading, which was very nice, leading the entire league. But we'll be knocking down on some more battles coming into this. Be facing the commissioner, Coach Miticus, next week. Make sure to check out the other coaches as well. Check out Radar's DA as he joined the league, which was really cool. Sub, like, share, deuces.